Yes, well, good evening. Welcome to Sky Blue Fans TV. Hope everyone's happy and enjoying the sunshine. We have got a little show for you tonight. We've only got a little bit to talk about Sky Blues. We've got the kit to talk about. We've got Victor Gyökeres to talk about. There are a few rumours flying around, so I don't know if we're going to really latch on to those. I'm not too sure. But then we have a special guest on around about 8 o'clock, and it will be Pauline Hughes. She has been watching the city since 1946 when we were the Bantams. So we're going to have some great stories to listen to with Pauline later on. And she's with her son as well, Paul Hughes, and you've all know Paul. Paul's been on the show a few times as well with us. Waiting for Claudio. Claudio's just picking his daughter up from university, from the train station. That's where she went to university. Not only joking. She's coming into Tile, and Claudio will be joining us very soon. But a couple of announcements to talk about first. I don't know if you've been on social media today, but we are doing a fans forum on the 7th. There you go, 7th of August, down at the Stag and Hen CV1 1HU. Now, you can book a ticket now. The booking details are there, but they're also in our YouTube description as well. So you can click on there. It's free to come in. We're hosting a fans forum. You get a free chip batch, as you can see there. And the 5 of us will be down there. We're going to have a quiz. We're going to talk all Coventry City, ready for the start of the season on the 9th of August. Come down, have a few beers. Come and go on the raffle. We'll have a few prizes up for grabs as well. And you can come and talk everything Coventry City, meet new friends. If you've never met people before in the audience, you can meet new friends. And we'll be there, and we'll take your questions, your comments, all about the new season. And it's going to be a great night. I've spoken to the landlord. He's so excited. As soon as I sent him the poster, he's put it on Facebook this morning straight away, and we've got 35 bookings already. Absolutely brilliant. So thank you so much to everybody that's booked so far. Please, if you can, come and join us on the 7th of August down at the Stag and Hen. It's going to be a cracking night, and I mean it will be. Or if you don't want to book a ticket, then just turn up on the night. If it does get sold out, then obviously we'll have to turn you away, but hopefully we won't have to turn you away. So thank you so much. Also, another big announcement. We've done it again. We've got an evening with an ex-player. This is down at the Walsgrave Workingmen's Club. This is Friday, the 26th of September, the night before we play Birmingham. And as you know, David Speedie played for Birmingham City as well as Coventry City. And he will be joining us down at the Walsgrave Workingmen's Club. It's £10 entry fee for this one. The booking details are on the screen. If you can't see them, then head over to our Facebook page, which we will post up later on with a link to book your tickets. And also we'll put the link in there. It's also on our YouTube channel. If you head over there now, you can book your tickets for David Speedie, Walsgrave Workingmen's Club, hosted by ourselves. It would be a book signing, quiz night, and a raffle again. It's going to be a fantastic night, this one. His agent is so excited about it. He's absolutely buzzing. He couldn't wait to get this one over the line. So brilliant stuff. And thank you so much to Ilias, who is David Speedie's manager, and absolutely just can't wait for this night. It is going to be brilliant. And the night before Birmingham City as well. Oh, my word. So there's 2 announcements for you. Get your tickets booked now for David Speedie. Links in our description. We'll put it on Facebook later on. And then our Sky Blue Fans TV Fans Forum live down at the Stag and Hen in Coventry. Now, we're waiting for Claudio to turn up. It is me and Claudio tonight, and also Paul and Pauline will be joining us very shortly. Let's get a couple of comments in to start with. Let's see what people are saying tonight, because there is a lot going on around the city with a dismal display last night. But, you know, it's only a friendly 5-0. Who cares? It don't really matter. I know it was Monaco, but it's behind closed doors, so it don't really matter to us when it's behind closed doors. I've seen a few comments on Facebook, which has been a bit daft lately, especially last night. There was something on there that was quite disturbing, and I thought, please take that post down about Ellis Sims, which was uncalled for, to be honest. Paul Cutterford, with lack of communication not coming out of the CBS, Is any wonder that the rumour mill is starting to work overtime? Yes, it is. It definitely is. Where's Sky Blue? Is this over 18s? The David Speedie night isn't. I can find out about our night. I don't think ours is going to be under 18s, unfortunately, because it is in the city centre. But I will double check and I'll let you know on that one. If I can let you know next week, that would be great. That was one question I forgot to ask, actually. Wayne Ghost says, good evening, all. Lee Beckett says, reposted this stream. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Gusto Audio, hola. Oh, he must be in Spain, is he, tonight, is he? I don't know. Mark Rainbow says, neon sign update. The sign is not up yet. Cheryl is waiting for the electrician to install the new socket for it. Watch this space for further updates. Yes, Mark Rainbow, thank you very much. And Cheryl, they bought the sign on our auction the other week, and it's going up in the home where people have got Alzheimer's, and it's going on the Coventry City wall. And Claudio kindly, oh my days, what on earth has he bought? What have you bought? What on earth have you bought? I ain't having that. You ain't coming on wearing that. No way on this earth are you coming on this screen wearing that. No, no, no. You are not coming. I'm blocking you. I'm blocking you. You're not coming on wearing that shirt. You can forget it. No way on this earth. So like Claudio's backstage. He is not coming on with that shirt. No way. Unbelievable. Here he is. You're on mute. That serves you right for wearing that monstrosity of a shirt. You're on mute.
I'm not now. I'm not on mute now. Can you hear me?
What is that?
It looks all right, I thought.
No. No.
I'm putting money in the coffers.
No. Not with that, you're not.
You can only see the collar anyway. So
stand up. Stand up. Show everyone what you bought. Unbelievable. I ain't having that, mate. That is shocking. That is shocking. That is real shocking. That is terrible. Right, okay, forget that. Right, what's he wearing? Wayne Littlewood. What's he wearing? You've just seen it. You've just seen it, Wayne. He's gone like that. Wayne Ghost has gone like that. Ugh, nasty top, James Hollyoak. Right, and here we go then. Why you got the shirt on then? Let's have a quick chat about this. I think, right, you got to see this shirt in person, because this shirt, right, is just sexy. Here it is. That is the fan version. This is the player version. Fan version, player version. Can you tell the difference, Claudio?
The pro version's it's more aerated, isn't it?
Oh, look at that. Hey, look at those little holes in the shirt. That's going to keep you nice and cool on a hot summer's day. Very cold on a winter's day, though, Claudio.
Yeah, I might have to wear this underneath it.
But you know what? On the player version, though, the badge is bigger. That is. Look, come on. I'm gonna put this question out there. Have we, by far, got the best crest in football history?
I think whenever there's a vote for best badges, we always get good votes. We're always up there.
Yeah.
Even the simplest form of just the ball, the elephant, and the castle looks good, doesn't it? I think.
Yeah. This shirt, mate. This shirt. I mean, this shirt. I don't care how much it costs. I'm buying the player shirt. I'm buying it. I'm definitely buying it. Now, Claudio, we had our voting on the other week with the concept kits. That's the standard shirt there. That's the no holes in it. That's the player one. Now we had our show the other week about the concept kits. How and we rated those. How would you rate this shirt? Because you've been down the shop, obviously.
It's
I can't believe you walked out wet.
Well, I'm talking about going down the shop. I spent about half an hour trying loads of stuff on because the place was virtually empty. And then I'm just trying clothes on. And then my daughter's there and she comes out wearing the yellow Granada bingo top. Because she's trying stuff on. And I said, where are you trying that on? She went, there's changing rooms. I said, is there? I didn't realise there was any changing rooms, and then I bumped
Yeah,
into
there is.
Gordon. Then I bumped into Gordon Tully. Luckily, I'd stopped taking my clothes off by then.
Oh, Gordon would have passed out, I think.
But yeah, so yeah, I bumped into him. But the it's really it's nice. I think it's a lot better than last season's. I think, to be honest, and it looks good. All blue, the whole, and also the shorts are very close to the color of the shirt, which is important, I think, because sometimes they get it wrong, don't they? Whether the shorts are slightly brighter or lighter, I think it's a good mix. And the goalie kit is just incredible. I think when you see it.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, that should be the away kit, I reckon. It's seeing it in the flesh. Yeah.
Yeah. And that one's to celebrate 20 years of being at the CBS Arena. And you can see that in there. I've seen some of the comments on Facebook during the week with this shirt saying, oh, it's as horrible as the return to the CBS one was. Well, it can't be because it's not white, for starters. So that makes a bonus. But yeah, I agree with you with this shirt. This is wonderful. I mean, the colours, the bright Monzo, the yellow. Now, this makes me wonder, Claudio. There's a lot of rumours coming out of the camp that we might be having a Monzo orange shirt, but this leads me to believe we might have a yellow away shirt this year.
I hope so, because I was looking at the Granada one in the shop, and the one from the Hummel one.
Yeah,
that's. I mean, it's behind me, isn't it? It's a great. It's just a great kit, and I'd like it if they do it. If they do it with the sky blue trim, I think that'd be quite nice.
Yeah,
it look quite good. But the shop now, I mean, I've not been there since about a month before the season ended, and there seems to be more. Every time you go in, there's more stuff. They've got some really good polos, just subtle badge on it, almost like blackout badges and that. It looks good. It looks really good.
It is good.
You could easily spend. You could, I reckon, if I wasn't going on holiday on Saturday, it could be upwards of 200 quid I could have spent in there. It's easily done, isn't it? Easily done.
It is. I went in on Monday, and I'll be truthful. I went to try and see if I could sneak prices and stuff. We got asked if we were going down Friday. The way my work is going at the moment, I don't think I'm going to even get down there on Friday. And I really want my shirt. I really want it for next weekend. But the way it's going, I don't think I'm going to make it. But you're right. You could easily come out of there spending a fortune. I walked out and I can't believe I didn't spend anything this time. So, it's, I think that's because on Saturday when I went to Keaton's Slater's Day down at the rugby club, I spent quite a bit of money on this little stall. And I want to give them a shout out before we carry on. They're called CNC Creations. You can find them on Instagram and Facebook. And what they've done, it was brilliant. He done me a deal. You know what I'm like, Claudio. I'll get a deal anywhere. I got this lovely glass, and you can't really see it, but look, you can see Cov City there. And as you drink it, it miraculously appears. Watch.
What's in there? Rum and black or something?
Rum and Coke. Look, It's got Cov badge on it. There, look. And then what he did me, not finished yet. I'll tell you the story behind this. This is great. I'm not allowed anything in the caravan Cov City related, right? But I'm the chef, so I can take whatever I want, right? I'm the chef. So I bought myself a nice slate placemat. Look at that. Hey, that's good, isn't it? Little coaster. Look at that. That's brilliant. Right? Yeah, really good. And then hold on a minute. I ain't finished yet. Hold on, I'll go find it. Then I got this. Look at this. Wow.
That's superb.
That. That's lovely, isn't it? You know what I might do with that? I might put it on my front door. Hey, look at that. And, because I said I'm the chef, I'm not allowed anything Cov City in the caravan. Well, sod it. I bought myself a chopping board. Wow.
Where's this? Is this at the event, was it?
Yeah, so this was at the event.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna give him another shout out, right? Because they deserve it. And he did look after me. He did look after me. You know what I'm like. I'm always good for a bargain. CNC Creations. There they are. You can find them on Facebook, Instagram. Absolutely brilliant. I love the clock. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I've got no room. If anyone can tell me where to put the clock, and don't be rude. I don't know what people are saying. But yeah, there you go. Fantastic day down at Keaton's Day, by the way. Absolutely brilliant. Right then, so we spoke about the kit. Oh, you didn't give it a mark. Give it a mark.
It's I think it's a 10. It's a 10 from me actually this season. I think it's a big 10. Now I've seen it.
I think it's a 10 as well. We'll smack it with a 10. Definitely smack it with a 10. Now listen, right, Claudio, you can't believe it. We've got people booked in for this event already.
Blimey.
Stagandhen, 7th of August. Get your tickets now. Book online. It's free. The link is on the screen. You get a chip batch as well. Come down, join us. We've got over 35 people already bought tickets. Well, got free tickets for this. So please come down. It's going to be a cracking night. We're going to be talking all things rubbish about Cov City and the new signings and everything just ahead of the new season on the 9th of August. Quiz night and raffle prizes up for grabs as well. So if you want to come down, please do. And don't forget, book your tickets now. Hosted by the wonderful Sky Blue Fans TV. We have David Speedie coming down to the Walsgrave Workingmen's Club. £10 a ticket. You can pay on the night if you want to, but it's always good to book it because it might sell out. And I think this one's going to sell out or be very, very close. Details on the screen. But for both events, you can get the details in our link in the description on YouTube. So please, if you can, come and join us. Absolutely wonderful. Now, Claudio, what's all going on with Victor Gyökeres?
Who knows? Who knows? All I know is we'll probably get about 4 million at the end of it. I'm kind of bored of it now, aren't you? It's just signed him. And now apparently he's the sporting fans are all up in arms. They don't like him anymore because he's refusing to play and all the rest of it. It's just modern day football, isn't it? We know he's a bit moody, don't we? He was like that at our club. That's why he was going to move on anyway, regardless of whether or not we went up or not. And that was from Mark Robbins, wasn't it? He said he almost told him on the coach on the way down to Wembley he wasn't going to be signed in the following season. So I don't know why anybody thinks he was going to stay because he wasn't. But it's just a shame there's no bidding war, that they got this buyout clause and all the rest of it, which apparently does or doesn't exist. No one knows, do they? But he just wanted some sort of bidding war. But Man United got no money. Certain clubs are restricted at the minute. Teams like Chelsea aren't going to bother now because they look like they've got their house in order now, haven't they? Squad-wise, anyway. And Liverpool don't need a striker, really, do they? So, it'd be interesting. I mean, we just want him to go for as much as they can get, and then we get a slice of the pie. And then I think Brighton end up with about 400,000 out of our money. So I think we'll end up with about 4 million, something like that.
Good.
Well, for 4 million, you get Milan, don't you? A new Milan. That's how it works, and that's how we operate.
Yeah.
So
why not?
I'm up with that.
No. Let's do it. Was flying around about the new goalkeeper and that, but we won't go into that because obviously we don't want to talk about rumours at the moment. And I know what people are saying, lack of communication from the club and all that sort of thing. Merlin says, what area is the Stag and Hen? It is in the city centre. We're opposite the old post office. So if you want to head down there, it's a lovely old pub. It's like a bit like Peaky Blinders bar. It's brilliant inside. It really is. Let's get some comments because we've got a very special guest coming up. Round about 10 minutes time, we've got a special guest coming up. We've got Pauline Hughes. She's been following the Sky Blues since they were the Bantams. A bit like you, Claudio, about the same sort of time. You're going to have a lot in common, you two. And she's got some amazing stories. I'll tell you what, one of them is she's nearly been arrested for doing something.
Well, that's a surprise, really.
I know, we'll get that story a little bit later on. So, Claudia, let's get some comments. Come on, let's see if anyone wants to have a chat with us this evening on this. Well, weather's turning nice again, isn't it? I've had that one.
All right. Show me.
Oh, yeah, then we'll start. We'll start here.
Right. All right. Speedy, says Merlin. I've got to find where that is, though. Right there. Oh,
It's just
not
below Tony. Tony says, "Evening, Miles, mate. Good evening, Tony."
there. Oh, me sliders having the nightmare here.
Oh, shall I bring them up? Here. Paul Cutterford. There you go.
Well, I'll you bring them up, I'll read them out. Paul Cutterford. Stag and Hen is opposite where the old post office was in Bishop Street. Oh, I must admit, I ain't got a clue either. West Sky Blue, unless the game gets moved to the Friday. What's that for? Is that regarding
Birmingham.
Birmingham. Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's already been moved to 12:30.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's already been moved to 12:30 on the Saturday.
Ryan Matthew J says some of the rumours swirling around tonight, looking very promising and exciting. Wayne Littlewood, good evening. Disappointed with yesterday's performance. Aaron Thomas, even all rumours are we signing a midfielder from MLS.
Oh, yes. It's Colombian or something.
We have to get Jonah Fat Cat on the case over in the States.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Let's get Jonah on it.
New kit, all sky blue. Yes. Yeah, it does look good being all sky blue.
It does.
Salop CCFC, evening from muggy Shropshire. You're right. I've got to say one thing about this shirt. It is really hot, and I've had it on for 10 minutes. It's yeah.
Well, it serves you right for buying it.
Merlin, don't forget to hit the like button. That's right, and subscribe if you haven't. Tell your mates that are alive, and you. Yep.
Yeah, give us a like and subscribe over on Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, even come over to YouTube. It's brilliant. You can even subscribe and give us a donation tonight, or you can even just subscribe per month, $1.99 or $4.99.
Wayne Littlewood, we really do need a centre-back striker as a minimum before the start of the season starts. League One defence is still causing us issues. Ian Small, hi. 3 more signs a must. A keeper, even loaned, a striker and a centre-back. It sounds like last season, doesn't it? We were saying the same stuff last summer.
Yeah, looks like we're saying the same things again.
Except we said left back and right back, but we signed them now, haven't we? Paul Stratton, the lack of incoming quality players becoming very worrying. 3 weeks away from the season starting. What is going on? Is Doug sticking to his top 6 deck while looking at bank balance?
Oh, might be.
JH audits. Apparently, Daniel Pereira from Austin, 4 million.
I don't agree with this.
Jonah Fat Cat, Claudia, Mike, greatest of all time. Don't listen to the haters. That's class.
I thought he was asking you for a goat impression then.
You got to be joking. There's Sky Blue. Looks like a fake shirt from Cov Market. All right, Wes.
No, Wes. It looks like a fake shirt from Temu.
I'm gonna wear this around Sorrento when I'm up there for the week. Behave, change top.
Everyone will go. Everyone won't even know what that is. They won't even know that it's. They just won't know.
They might think it's a reference to Napoli or something because they're playing sky blue as well, don't they? And that's from that region. Rounds of possibility. Lovely. Can we have it in brown? Oh, don't know about that. Paul Cutterford, awful top Claudio, but looks okay on you. Wow, that is dreadful, says Wayne Littlewood. Not for me, Claudia. God, I'm trying my best here. Gusto Audio, loving the new shirt, deserves a promotion season.
Well, it will do if we get some more players. It'd be brilliant.
Such a beautiful shirt. I think he's referring to the team shirt, not what I've got on now.
Yeah, he's not referring to what you got on now.
Ian Wiggins, is it true that Sky Blues are trying to sign up Phil Foden?
Oh, don't be stupid. Ian, come on. What with?
Jonah Fatcat says, I've got 3 kits on the way to New York for next season, ready for the post-match shows. Fantastic.
Oh, hold on a minute, Jonah. They're not from, they're original, Jonah.
The badge all over the new top is class. Steve Curry looks okay to me. Claudio, you carry on. They are. Thank you, Steve.
No.
Fair play to Claudio, says Mark Rainbow. They do have worse ones in the shop. File Claudio's one of the least worst. I have to say, the actual shirt, like the sort of Hawaiian style ones, that's awful. It's, that's not for me at all. But there will be somebody wearing the whole lot, no doubt, stag do's and things like that. But, yeah. Grounds of possibility, yes, with the badge. I've said it for years.
Oh, yeah, the badge. It's the badge.
Our crest is top notch. We always seem to do well when they have poles on crests. Oh, yes.
Poles on crest, not poles as in pole,
yeah.
poles.
Yeah. Merlin says, the Phoenix does it for me. It does, doesn't it? West Sky Blue. As for the shirt, it looks very rushed compared to other seasons. And why a horrible round neck? The thing is, these are already thought about November of the season before. It's not, surprisingly, there's a lot of thought goes involved in the new kits. James Hollyhoak, is it sky blue as the photos don't look like? It is sky. It's light. I think it's actually lighter than you. Yeah, it's light. As you see it there is what it looks like. It's quite light.
It's sky blue.
Yeah.
Look. There you go. That badge. Oh, that badge. Oh,
yeah.
Dear. I'm lost where I am now. Oh no, here we go.
Real men don't use changing rooms for shirts. I know. I was just. It's a bit like the Diet Coke advert.
I doubt it.
I can see the poor woman behind the counter thinking, "What's he doing? Get security, security!" Ian Courts, any news on away kit? I think the home kit, but in yellow would be great. No, but I did the same as you, Miles. I says, "How much for the new kit?" Oh, we've not had prices yet. I said, "What?" Yeah, but the normal one's 55, so we're looking at 80 quid, aren't we, at least? But she didn't say no. She didn't say yes. I mean, they know the price.
Yeah, of course they do.
I'm told players top is £80 from Pagagon.
Yeah, and someone's just put where is it? There you go, that one.
Gibbo, the difference is the fan shirt you can fit your beer belly in, the pro shirt you can't. Love the all sky blue strip. Yeah, that's what she said. It's tighter fitting, so you need to go about 3 sizes bigger. I know it didn't look it.
It didn't look it. Definitely didn't look it. And when the players are wearing it, it doesn't look it.
I will say, I'll tell you why I like this shirt. It's only a large. And the guy in the shop says, I reckon you could fit into a medium. They are huge. These shirts, I put the XL on. It's absolutely massive.
Nah,
so it made me feel good about myself, Miles. It made me look like I'd lost weight.
Nah, I ain't having that. I ain't having that.
Luke Carter, even all down in Cornwall right now. Plenty of Sky Blue fans down here. Oh, I love it now, all the shirts. Paul Cuttiford, didn't like the press release pictures of the kit. It looked awful. So I will go and look at it in the shop to see if it will change my mind. It does look better in person.
Oh, yeah, definitely does.
West Sky Blue says, 20 years of the CBS. Can't see yellow kit with all the crap with the wasps. Won't go down well.
Don't know.
John Williams, late for the party. Hey, everyone. Very excited about the lad from MLS, sorry. We need the creativity, but means nothing without the right man in the number 9 shirt. Correct.
Now, just a reminder, everybody, we got Pauline Hughes joining us in a minute with Paul Hughes. She's been following the Sky Blues since the Bantams in 1946. So she's going to be joining us. I'm going to start where we just got to there, Claudio, because we're going to get them on very, very soon. And just want to give you another reminder. If you haven't already, get online now. You can head over to the Stag and Hen Facebook page. It will be on our page later on, or you can go on our YouTube channel in the description. You can book your tickets now. They're free of charge. You get a free chip batch. Get it right, Miles. Come on. Free chip batch on the night, free entry, quiz, raffle, and we're going to have a fans forum. We're going to let you fire questions at us. We'll fire questions at you. We'll get you all involved, and we're all going to be there. and it's going to be a fantastic night. So please come and join us. And if you haven't already, head over to book your tickets now for David Speedie, hosted by us, Sky Blue Fans TV, at Walsgrave Workingmen's Club on the 26th of September. That is the night before Birmingham City. I don't think it's going to get moved because it's already been moved to 12:30 kickoff on the Saturday. So fingers crossed that should all be good there. Right.
Miles, I bumped into, while I was there was a fire drill, which I thought was quite funny. Everybody was outside, everybody from the offices at the CBS, and I bumped into Eamon Collins, who's the disability officer, who's in charge of all things to do with disabilities at the club. And I had a word, and he'll come on the show and talk about what they've been doing at the club. Just need to contact him and sort that out. He was really keen to come on, actually. So that'd be interesting. So people can put their questions to him then about how we handle things at the club and all the rest of it.
Yeah, that's brilliant, because my friend Robert from the Isle of Wight, he has been approached by Coventry City because they know he's a disabled person, and they've offered him the ticket for him and his dad as a carer, which the club have approached him, which is fantastic, which Robert didn't know about. I did tell him, but he didn't. Yeah. And they are allowed to have a carer's ticket and a ticket for him, which is brilliant.
Oh, nice.
And the club have been putting the feelers out there. Before we bring Pauline in now, I know I'm going to have a disappointed wife in the morning, unless anyone wants to help me out and get some tickets for this. We're going to see him in September, but he's coming to the CBS. I mean, come on, if anyone can help me out, if you can get online at 11 o'clock in the morning and sort 2 tickets out, please, that would be brilliant, please, because I want to keep happy with my wife. Thank you very much indeed. Right, okay, here we go then. Are we ready, Claudio?
I think I am.
I'm dreading this with you two. You're going to outshine me and Paul. This is just going to be unbelievable. Now, listen, this lady who's going to join us now, she is absolutely wonderful. I've met her loads of times. The other week I was at his son's house, Paul's house. We all went out for a meal. We had such a lovely afternoon, and this lady has got some great stories to tell us tonight. And I'll get her to tell us about when she nearly got arrested. So be careful of this one, guys, with your comments. You can ask any questions you like. Or if you've got some comments, please, get them in, and we'll read some out during Pauline and Paul's Hughes's comments this evening. Shall we introduce Pauline? Here she comes. Good evening, Pauline and Paul Hughes. Good evening.
Good morning, Miles.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening.
That was a quick
That's a good start.
Yeah.
Doing it again. Claudio, nice to see you both again.
Lovely to see you too. I love the shirt you're wearing.
Thank you. A special meaning for me, a double meaning. That has
Wonderful. Tell us about that. Tell us a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I was so thrilled when I saw that we'd got this, because, I mean, it does represent Coventry, doesn't it? But my father-in-law-to-be and my husband, who was ought to be, worked on Coventry Cathedral, and they actually laid out the baptistry window.
There were stonemasons from North Wales, so they built the window.
So they built an awful lot of the window there, and they've always called it their window. So I was thrilled when it became, a design for our shirt.
And it's such a lovely shirt as well. I mean, it's poignant that you're wearing that shirt, and we were just talking about the new shirt, but that shirt is such a lovely shirt. When it came out, I think everyone was wow about it, because the cathedral means so much to the city. But for you yourself having that moment, it's such a lovely moment, isn't it?
Well, definitely.
Apart from the Huddersfield commentator, if you remember that.
Yeah.
He dissed it, and then he apologised very quickly after, didn't he? Once he found out what the reasons were and what. I think it's a wonderful shirt. I do, really do. But I agree with you about this one this year. 10, definitely.
Yeah,
that looks great.
It's really nice. It really is. Now, Pauline, and I mean, we know your son Paul is brilliant. The channel still wouldn't be here today without Paul, which was absolutely superb. But I mean, for you, how did it all start following Coventry City?
Well, it was inevitable, really, because we lived almost opposite the ground. And on Saturday afternoons, thousands and thousands of supporters, we were mainly men those days, all arrived on bicycles. I mean, you can imagine thousands of bicycles standing there, and all the neighbours stored the bikes for the people, so there was a nice little sideline. Where we were,
was it tuppence? Was it tuppence?
Yeah, tuppence
the bike, pat your bike.
Yeah,
and you could get out quicker than a car park C.
We were lucky because next to us, the two houses that had been bombed, and they'd been cleared with war damage, so there was a huge space for us to store the bikes.
I think
so. There were hundreds.
Yeah, it's right opposite the Mercer's Arms. That you couldn't be closer to the ground. Right as the Mercer's Arms was over there, the house was this side of the road. So right by the cop on Swan Lane.
So, well, it was opposite the number 14 bus stop.
Yeah, this is very accurate.
So, yeah. And at half time, they used to open the gates, and my dad used to take me over with him. And I must admit, it wasn't exactly about the football then for me. I just used to enjoy hopping up and down the terracing, but that started it all off. And then throughout my early life, I went there regularly. And as a teenager, it was more about the players, I confess. But we've been going ever since, haven't we?
And who did you used to have a kick about?
Yes. Yeah. The local kids used to play and have a kick about on the bomb site there. And just along the road, the football club had a house that they kept for new players. Before they got settled in, they stayed at the house along the road, and they used to walk just past our house and to the club. And one day we were having a kickabout outside, and this young man loped up the entry, and it was Reg Matthews. He'd got his boot bag, and he put it down. He said, "Come on then, let's have some ball." And we had a kickabout with him.
You put one past him as well, didn't you?
Oh, well, I'm not sure about that. I don't think much got past him, but I think he was very kind and probably did let a few in. But yeah, so that was quite special.
And what, I mean, you've known them as the Bantams and then moved to call Coventry City. What was that like from changing the name from Bantams to Coventry City? Because a lot of us don't know about, how it all come about. But for you being close to the ground and, you kicking balls around with players, what was that like being young and the name being changed? Did fans want to change the name or did they want to keep it?
I never heard any protests. I mean, you know yourself, things very quickly get taken on board and accepted. And they were seen quite happy with the Sky Blues. It was a new era, and, everybody accepted it.
I think the nickname Sky Blues came about because of the reporter in the Telegraph referred to them as the Sky Blues, because they all played in Sky Blue, and it's similar to the Bantams, because supposedly they all ran around like little chickens, basically.
Yeah.
And that's why they're called the Bantams. When was the first time you went, Pauline? What was the year? Can you remember the year you went?
Well, I presume it was the first season that they started playing, and I believe that was 45-46. So I was only about 5.5.
Oh, right.
So I used to go over at half time with my dad, and then when to come out, there was all these thousands of supporters coming out. So I used to go on his shoulders, and all you could see was an absolute sea of heads and shoulders as everybody sort of shuffled towards the exits. So I remember that quite clearly.
And your first goalkeeper was Alf Wood, wasn't it? That was one of the players you can first remember.
I remember him, and he used to pace up and down when there was no action up his end. And as he got to the end of the goal mouth, he used to spit and then go around the other way. So I always remember his cap and his spitting.
And then, you go and watch the City now. How does today compare with back then for you as a fan?
Oh, it doesn't compare at all. I mean, now I only insist I go corporate.
She does more corporate than Claudia.
Oh, hold on a minute. Is this?
Not quite that much.
I take a leaf out of your book, Claudia.
Is this you in corporate here then? Is it?
Oh no!
That was yes. That was the Mayo Lounge, wasn't it?
And then this one here. What's this? Look at you there! Look, wow. Yeah. Hey, and there you are. Oh look,
that's if you go back to the picture before, if you can, that's John, her brother, and John was a Royal Marine helicopter pilot. He was the youngest sergeant ever in the Royal Marines. So he's and he served in the Falklands. Then there's my mum, then Joan and Sue. That's her two sisters.
Oh,
and Joan also remembers kicking around with Reg Matthews as well. So that was Joan.
And that was the occasion of my 75th birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I sponsored the game, didn't
I?
And there we are. Adam Armstrong scored a hat-trick for you, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah. It was, so that was Shrewsbury. We beat Shrewsbury 4-0. Which was,
and you still wear that scarf now as well, don't you?
Oh yeah.
And that's you with that's Adam Armstrong, isn't it?
Adam Armstrong, yeah.
With my shirt, which has a private place in my bedroom.
Fantastic. Now listen, you've told me stories every time I've met you, and it's so fascinating.
That was a mistake.
Now, listen. Now I know this story, but come on, what happened? What happened in the Spine Cop?
Oh yes. This was when I was a teenager, and my friend and I decided we'd go up the Spine Cop for a change, because we'd usually go down the front. And we went right to the back of the Spine Cop, and the match was sort of a bit not very exciting at the time. And I sort of turned round, and of course the back of the Spine Cop leads on to Swan Lane. And walking up Swan Lane was a school friend. So I waved and shouted, and she acknowledged. And I was about to turn round again, and I heard, "What are you doing?" And I looked down over the railings, and there's this policeman looking up at me. And I said, "I'm waving to my friend." He said, "No, you're not. You're looking in the gents' toilets." I said, "What gents' toilets?" And I turned away, and yes.
There was no roof on the toilets in those days.
It's just, what do they call it? Those metal sheeting.
Yeah.
In a square.
I had a good look then.
You could see in from there, but I hadn't even noticed that. And so I went, "Oh," and we turned round, and about 10 minutes later, walking up the Spine Cop, came this policeman, and he said, "You two down the front." So we had a walk of shame all the way down, and he made us stand right at the front, and he said, "Don't move." A lot of people round about thought it was very funny. They kept saying, "What have you been doing?" But yes, I thought that was quite shameful because I was innocent.
On that occasion,
yeah.
It seems to happen a lot to you.
Well, yes.
Do you remember who we were playing that day?
I don't. No, it's a long time ago, I'm afraid. But yeah, and that hasn't stuck in my mind like that did. But, and the other time I got told off by a policeman. Remember when we went to the Tottenham game?
That was it was at White Hart Lane in the 70s.
You know,
we won 3-2, by the way. Just get that straight in. We got our coach smashed up.
Well, that's part of the story. So don't.
Oh, sorry, I've stolen your thunder.
Yeah.
Now, Paul.
I am really just awful, and she's Keith. Whatever his name was.
I mean, it was in the era where football hooliganism was rife, and we were very worried about them going to the football match on their own. So what we decided to do was buy a family ticket, because they did that in the West Stand, didn't they?
Yeah.
So we could go as a family, so we could make sure that they were safe. And we thought, to make it a real rounded experience, we'd go on the fans bus. So not only that,
in those days, so we used to go on the fans bus. George Curtis used to manage that. So it was, because they said, I remember my dad said, that's a great player. I think I was about 12 at the time. And that's a great player. And I said, well, he's got a limp. He couldn't have been that great a player. You know, as a kid, you think stupid. Little did I know just the magnitude of the man. What a lovely bloke. But yeah, so that's just. So George Curtis used to, in those days, organise all of that. So that was great. Sorry, Mum. Carry on.
That's all right. And not only that, we thought, well, it had solved the problem of parking. So we went down. As we entered into London, we get near the ground, all the youths on the side of the road were all gesturing, weren't they? It was really quite.
You did give them a bit back, though.
No, I didn't.
Oh, all right.
Not then, no. And so that wasn't very comforting. And when we got into the ground, we were in our seats. I mean, we were a family of 2 small children, my husband and myself. And we were sitting there, not saying a word, watching the ground fill up. And all the Tottenham crowd were all going like this, facing the Coventry fans. Again, that's quite intimidating. And it was quite noisy. And a policeman, again, walked up the tiers and moved across the road in front of where we were sitting, and he stopped directly in front of me, and he was speaking to the fans, but he was looking at me, and he said, "Any trouble, and you are out." I mean, I was a mother of 2 sitting there, quiet as a mouse, and I haven't lived that down either. And
there was the rest of everybody all singing. We weren't quite as a mouse. We were singing the Sky Blue song. That's in truth. It was Spurs. We'd got a very good team at that time. They'd just beaten Bristol Rovers on Saturday 9-0, and because all the goals were in the programme, because they thought they were going to roll us over. Tommy Hutchison popped up with the first. They equalised. Barry Powell outside the box, cracker. Ray Graydon hit one that Barry Daines caught, and it put him in the back of the net. And at that point, they announced over the tannoy where our coaches were. We didn't know the road, but every Spurs fan did. And that night, we came back on the staff coach because our coach was absolutely smashed. And we ended up having a flat tire and still didn't get home till God knows when. But
so we're on
it's your typical going away in the 70s.
Yeah, 3 coaches we were on that night because So it was tough. But then, because that was about the time we went to Liverpool as well, wasn't it? Because we used to go a lot as a family, you know, like the famous Liverpool 2-2. And again, we thought we'd try the fans coach. And it was okay during the match, wasn't it? Fine. All started to move away after the match, and the mounted police just started charging through the crowd, didn't they?
Yeah, straight at you.
Yeah. Well, but not too far away. So we managed to, get the children out of the way and go to find our coach. And the weather had deteriorated, and it was a pea soup fog. And as we were coming over the Manchester Ship Canal, this other coach came up alongside us and trying to overtake us, and it barged straight into the side of us. So
don't travel with my mother away to games, basically.
So after that, we'd make our own way. It was safer, wasn't it?
Yeah, we gave up on the Coventry City coaches and just went and took our own.
We didn't do Harry Shaw.
No, we didn't. We went on our own to the away game. But,
we won't be taking her to Wrexham then, Paul.
No, well, I took my mother, definitely not. And obviously, my mother, we went with her to the West Brom for the 7-1 as well. So it was all there.
Oh,
it was dreadful.
That's the worst match I've been to, I think.
Get away! It was your favourite player, Cyril Regis. So how can it?
Oh, yeah, but he was better when he was with us.
Oh, now, Paul, I love what you've done there. Because now, come on, Pauline. Now, Pip, as we can call you, is Pip. Everyone could call her Pip. We're all your friends. Now, what's this story I've heard about Cyril Regis? Come on, what have you been doing to Cyril when he was alive?
Well, sometimes you have to, don't you?
I don't know, do you?
Should I tell the background of that? I sponsored a game, which at the time you were given a Coventry player to act as a compare, and we were lucky enough to get Cyril, and he was wonderful. Even with people, he would find out whether people knew anything about football. If they didn't, he would talk to them about any subject. The man was just
it was lovely, wasn't it?
He was just absolutely brilliant. We get on to the fact that he's my mum's favourite player. Oh, gee.
Yeah, and we were chatting away quite easily, and I said to him, my daughter and I used to call you Cyril Thighs, because, he had got a good pair of thighs on him. And he said, there's nothing wrong with them now. Come and try them out. So I sat on his knee.
You did more than that, Mother. He said, would you like to feel them? And you grabbed them, and poor bloke.
Sometimes you have to.
The best bit after that is... oh, for goodness sake.
David Bennett.
Dave Bennett, yes, yeah. I've got. Dave Bennett came over and she went, oh, David, you're my third favourite player. Now, it's not a great thing to be told you're the third favourite. You're the third favourite. She said, oh, Dave, you're my third favourite. And he went, what do you mean third? She said, well, Cyril's my favourite ever, Coventry player. Gary Thompson's my second, and you're my third.
I've got to say, there's a pattern forming here.
Yeah, well, he said that. He said, I tell you what, like you like, love, you like a bit of colour in your life, don't you? He said that. So, it was just brilliant. And what lovely people they are. They really are. And but one thing we were talking about, I think you were saying about today, you're more excited in all the years you've seen it about this team and what's happened through Mark Robbins and aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I was quite shocked when Mark went, although there were signs behind the scene that things weren't going well. There were sort of, it wasn't comfortable, was it? But when Frank Lampard came in, obviously he was an unknown quantity as regards us, but I must say he's raised the profile of this club considerably, and the fact that the players hang on to every word and want to learn from his expertise and that, I think is absolutely brilliant. And I just Can't wait to see.
So you don't come from the school of it's not like it used to be, are you? You love the team now with Tats and Jack Redoni, and we're always talk. It gives us a great thing to talk about, between the generations. That football, I think football does that, doesn't it? It's it binds you, and once it's in your blood, once you're a Sky Blue, that's it.
Yeah, and I mean, what? So you just spoke about Frank Lampard, Mark Robbins there. George used to do the coaches. It was his anniversary today, wasn't it, Claudio? 4 years, was it today?
Yeah, it was. It's surprising how quick it goes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
4 years today.
There wasn't many months between him and John Sillett, was there? From memory.
No.
So it's and there's the FA Cup final shirt there. I bought that today as well.
Yeah.
You won the lottery. You won the lottery or something.
Yeah.
You've won the lottery. He's won the lottery.
Miles, just on a different subject quickly there, can I just say thank you so much? I was so pleased that the sign I donated went to such a good cause, and it raised so much money for the channel. I just wanted to say that. It's the people will continue to enjoy it. Is wonderful. So I just wanted to say that I think the right people bought it, and it's great. So I just thought that was marvelous.
Thank you for donating it as well. Absolutely amazing. Now, Paul, I want to show something. You sent me this a few weeks ago, and I haven't managed to put it on the show yet, but I'm just going to put it up in just a sec. But before I do, just need to remind people, Sky Blue Fans TV, start of the season fans forum down at the Stag and Hen, Thursday the 7th of August, 7:30. Come down. Chip batches available for free. Don't have to pay for your chip batches. Free entry, quiz and raffle. If you can please buy a ticket, register for a free ticket. That would be great. That gives us a few numbers to know how many chips to put in the old fryer and how many batches to buy. Now in the old fryer, I'm going to cook them in lard, I think. Or you could just turn up on the night. But I would prefer, if you could, please, we would prefer if you could book it online. The link's in the description on YouTube. We will put it on Facebook and Twitter later on, but please, if you can, check it out. Also, don't forget as well, we've got David Speedie, a night with David Speedie, hosted by ourselves, Sky Blue Fans TV, at the Walsgrave Workingmen's Club. You can get your tickets over on the Walsgrave Workingmen's Club site, or you can get your tickets on a link in YouTube on our channel. We will also promote this a little bit later on tonight as well, or tomorrow morning, and we'll get it out there. Or the link is in the poster at the top. You can type that into your browser and you can get your tickets, or just, as I say, go into the link on YouTube. Thank you everyone for that one. And don't forget to please give us a like and subscribe as well. That would be brilliant. Now, Paul, you sent me this a few weeks ago, and do you know what? It keeps slipping my mind to put it on the show, and I'm so glad you're on tonight because you want to thank someone for this.
Do I? I don't know. What did I say? Oh, yes. Thank Claudio. Thank you so much. I was lucky enough to win the 5 programs from the 60s, so I said I'd get them framed. And I've got them in the bit at the caption at the bottom is the Sky Blues in the swinging 60s. I think, Claudio, you said it was a thing of beauty. I was really pleased how the guy had done it. That's our local picture framer in Whitfield.
That's the sort of thing you could sell that, couldn't you? You could market that to. They've done it brilliantly. It's just the way it's all done, absolutely fantastic. And I looked at that and I thought I could do with some of those around, but there's only so much my wife will put up with, I think. Yeah.
Pride of place in my office, and I've got the same thing here where she'll only let me put a few bits and pieces up. So there's a signed shirt and a few bits and pieces. But
it's great. And there's a lot more people doing that now with programs. They just look nice when they're framed up, don't they? And they're like that. And you know what they are. You know it's Cov City. You know it's the Sky Blues, and it just looks great. Absolutely fantastic.
So what's tremendous.
That would look good on a T-shirt, wouldn't it? You know, little on the cross of T-shirt. They got to look similar now in the shop, but yeah, it would. Yeah,
so, and I think your T-shirt looks great, actually. By the way, Claudio, that one. I think it look. I like the logo. I like it. Some of the others, such as the Hawaiian shirt.
No.
No.
Well, that's your Wrexham ticket gone out the window, Paul.
I just want to say about trouble following my mother. Ayresome Park, we lost 3-0. God, blimey. We always seem to lose at Ayresome Park. You go all that bloody way, and it's always horrible. We lost 3-0 in the FA Cup. At hard time, Mum went to ask for a coffee, and we were in, all the Middlesbrough fans, and all they had was Bovril. And she said, "What? No coffee? What kind of place is this?" So you may not remember that. I remember that because my dad went, "Oh my God!" And all these sort of tea ciders, can't say Geordies or Mackems. All these tea ciders turn around and went, like, thank God they were winning at the time. So it does follow around slightly.
They're called smoggies, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's what they call. Because actually, when we went on the way to Sunderland, somebody actually said, "Look at the state of the cloud over Middlesbrough." And there is a smog over Middlesbrough. Yeah, they call them smoggies.
Yeah, I see. I worked and all of that. So
you're right. Ayresome Park's a dreadful place. The back of the ground was an absolute nightmare trying to get to the away end. One of the worst away ends ever.
We were opposite the main stand, and the roof was so low when they were playing the ball up to Mick Ferguson. It was, you lost the ball, and it was it was almost spot the ball where it was coming down. It was dreadful, and the pitch was dreadful. But I think Grand Souness was playing for them that day, so it was, they had a good team with Jack Charlton as a manager. I've been there many times, never seen us win.
I always thought Middlesbrough at the time of every team Jack Charlton was in charge of just looked massive, didn't they? They were so big, and I can remember the football cards of Middlesbrough. They just looked so rough. They all look like bouncers. Yeah, they just all look like bouncers, didn't they? Just
they were crags and people like that, and
Bonham.
Yeah,
and we had Andy Blair.
Yeah, exactly. Competing in midfield. He's always there. Yes. Well, the original, he's here, he's there everywhere.
Yeah.
That was Andy Blair. But so when she says that trouble follows her, there is a little bit of mixing it up there. So
I think it's a little bit of Coventry coming out of her. That's what it is. Can't help it.
I think you're right. Well, Stoke Heath, what can I say?
I was going to say.
That was later.
Oh, is it? Because we used to live where we used to live near what was the Hen and Chicks is now the Aardvark. That's where we used to.
By Dillon's, right down there.
Yeah, Gordon Street, just by the old St Thomas
Church.
Thomas's church that got knocked down, and the butts. So I went to Spongate School. So that's a bit of where we we come from. So
Pip, I'll ask you a question then. This is nothing to do with football whatsoever, but more to do with the city of Coventry. You must have seen every change going since the war then, basically.
Oh, yeah.
So how do you view the city now?
I don't go back so much now because I live up in the Staffordshire Moorlands. Yeah. So it's been 20 years. And I mean, we went back and we went for a tour around, and there were so many places I didn't recognise. The road layouts have changed, and it didn't feel quite like it had been, because, I mean, it all had been my home.
Yeah.
And
I'm always fascinated, because when I think even Far Gosford Street round there, where Astley's used to be, and that whole area, because it's so much more open now, and that's been changed 20 years probably. But it just feels so different with the lack of pubs. They've all disappeared. Where the stadium used to be. I mean, you had so many pubs around the ground. I bet everybody watching this went to a different pub.
Yeah.
They've all gone. About 15, 16 of them all gone since the ground moves. It's a shame.
Thing is though, Claudio, you remember when the wall was around the city?
What were those settling raids like?
Yeah. I built the one at the north there, Hadrian's Wall. I was part of that one.
Well, I think this is just to be controversial. I think the town planners did make a mistake, because I always loved the park around the Godiva statue, and I thought that was always a very nice meeting place, and to build that area up, I've always thought that lost the focal point, because I always thought that was beautiful, that in Broadgate. I know there's things that you've got to progress and things like that, but I remember after we won the cup and all that, that was a magical place to be when they brought the cup round and on the bus. That was wonderful.
We were down by the quadrant, weren't we?
Yeah.
And watched the procession on the bus when they bought the cup.
Yeah, and the youth team behind it, because we did the double, didn't we?
Yes.
That was some good players. There's some good players that year. But I mainly went away that season because I was away at university. So it was there saw some good games there. We played well. Right, so, but yeah, because my mum worked at Alfred Herbert's. So if that's an old Coventry name as well, isn't it? You were
in the drawing office.
Yeah, and Mum can still remember the bombs coming down with things that just saying about being from Coventry. My gran said, well, they used to drop the bombs in sticks of 6, and you used to count, and if it got to 6, you knew you were all right. And now people are saying, they've got issues, with stress. Try that one out. It's they were made of different stuff. I think those people. And
I think we know that, Paul. It's a different era, different generation.
Yeah. My granddad worked at the Morris, so he didn't go to war, but he was a fireman at night. So as he said, he'd have had less bombs dropped on him if he'd gone to France.
My granddad used to work at the Morris as well.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. My granddad used to work at the Morris with my uncle, who was the oldest of the brothers. They both worked at the Morris together. Me granddad. I love me granddad. I miss me granddad. God bless you, granddad. He did say to me though, before anything happened to him, he says, "You know what? If we ever get relegated, we'll never get back up."
Yeah.
And that time at Wembley, I looked up at the skies and I went, "Come on, granddad, this is it. This is it in the playoff final." I went, "This is it, granddad. Come on, send some luck down. Come on." And it didn't happen.
My granddad saw him in awful conditions. So did I, but he saw him coming up and I saw him going down. Sorry,
he always said.
Shall I read some comments out? Miles got loads. Go
on. Let's get some comments.
I'm all right now.
Before you do, England are losing 2-0.
Blimey. I've been watching the women's football, actually. I have been watching it, and top end has been, I think, quite good. And I've said this before, the difference is when you get a good team against one who's just coming into the international frame, there's a massive difference. But the women's teams, where they're quite, similar, there's been some decent matches, I think.
Well, your lot left it late yesterday, didn't they?
Sorry? Your
lot left it late.
Yes, my lot. They did, actually.
Yeah, 90th minute winner.
Well, when they went one up, I said to Caroline, I said, even the women are doing what the men's team do and just sitting back on a 1-goal lead. What's up with them in that country? And then, of course, Norway scored, and then it got the last minute winner. And I thought, blimey. But yeah, it weren't a bad game, actually. It was all right. I've seen a lot worse.
You've started something now. You've started something, haven't you? You've got him talking about his silly country again.
Sorry.
Right then, here we go. Love the goalkeeper shirt. Question: what's the latest on the stadium rent deal? Wasn't it supposed to be put back till now? Well, they got fined August. 10 grand, and we've still got 2 years of the deal left. They'll just keep getting fined until they finalise the deal, basically. But they've got to get it done. Yeah, but they've still got to get it done, haven't they?
Yeah.
Dave Saunders says, "Don't let me go to the shop. I'll be skint." It's not.
What, you're going to buy all that lot, Dave? You ain't going to buy that rubbish he's wearing.
There's a really nice black polo with thin.
Hold on a minute. Right, hold on a sec. Right, stop.
Yeah.
All right, Paul's already said he liked your shirt. Pauline, Pip, you like your shirt you're wearing. That's criminal what he's wearing, isn't it, Pip?
No, Claudio.
It's
criminal.
Not my favorite. Sorry.
See? No, don't be polite, Pip. Just say it's absolutely awful. It's awful.
It's dressed down Thursday.
Yeah.
He's trying to get between you. He's trying to get between you and Claudio here.
All right. On to rainbows. Just hope the goalkeeper top isn't this season black and gold. Far too many of them at home last season. That's the trouble, isn't it? You see, you want the home shirts at home, don't you? Mark Friel. We need a centre half, centre back, keeper, right winger. We maybe need 2 forwards.
Another right winger.
I know, there's so many of them. There's demons among us. There certainly are, all Villa fans, as I call them. Saw the shirt face on today. It's absolutely class. I love it. Assassins Unite. Hi, fellas. Kits look great. Roll on the whole game.
Oh, yes.
Is it really only 3 weeks away? Fantastic.
Yes.
Did you see the goal? That goal with the Portuguese side. Sorry if I can't remember them. Where De Silva was left just chasing fresh air. The guy crossed over. It was.
I've watched no friends whatsoever.
Doesn't bode well. That's all I'll say.
Anthony Pettifer, the shirt with holes reminds me of a tea bag. Wayne Littlewood loves the coaster, as does Merlin. Wayne goes for it. Wayne goes for it. Do it, Miles. Pride of place on the front. On the front of the
That's
caravan.
the clock he's on about. He's on about the clock.
I've got so many comments. I'll keep going through these. Glad you're going Stag with Paul Curtis. Will be a great night. Said Anthony Pettifer. He's got his ticket as well. Brilliant.
Oh, brilliant. Fantastic.
Cameron De Rossi. Hello, people. I'll be landing in Naples Saturday morning. That's where he is. So I'll be there. Contact me. Come and meet me in Sorrento. How's that?
Oh, your wife would love that.
Yeah,
let's go on holiday to Italy and talk about Cov City for the whole holiday.
I've already got Luca on a mission to see if Sorrento FC got a friendly. Out there. Wayne Littlewood, are we concerned about the lack of activity? I worry with the same central defenders and strikers, we will have more games being frustrated than being positive. There isn't a lot going on, is there, to be honest?
It's fine.
But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Cameron Rossi, are Coventry City playing more games on Sky Sports? We all are, basically. Yeah. We all are. We're going to be on more often than not, I think. Mark Rainbow, what people expecting? The club aren't going to speak about rumours or players we are going after. They never have and never will. That's true, Mark.
It is.
True. Cameron, yes, you can order that new shirt from Italy. You just go on the website. They'll deliver. If Keith can get to Canada, he's on about the new shirt.
Oh, I thought he was on about that thing you're wearing.
Jonah Fat Cat, metrics on Pereira looks solid. Was supposed to be the Hamer replacement 2 years ago. Plays an 8, closer to a 6 than a 10. That's interesting.
I think this season seems to be very slow all round. I mean, I would have expected Hamer to have left Sheffield United by now. I haven't heard anything. So it is slow. And Doug King said, I won't talk about money and I won't talk about transfers, didn't he? He said that.
Yeah,
so,
it's just like Miles says, not a lot will happen, I don't think, till the last week of probably the transfer window, to be honest.
Do you think, because it's kind of like a food chain, the fact that the top clubs have been involved in the World Club Championship, that they've not done all the business they should have done, and that has a knock-on effect because there is a hierarchy, isn't it? Until they get sorted, it doesn't come down, and then who's going to be on loan, and then who's available. And it just seems to filter down, doesn't it? And I don't know what you think, whether that's had an effect.
And also, you've got clubs who are tying players down to longer contracts now as well, which makes it harder to get hold of people.
I think Paul's got a point. I think you're right. I think, if the Premier League clubs ain't doing anything, La Liga aren't doing anything, Bundesliga aren't doing much, I think it does have a knock-on effect. And I think that, especially when it comes down to loans, I don't know if Doug's going to come away from that policy that we won't sign any loans. I don't know if Frank said, look, we've got to go this route. We have to. If you want to get promoted, we're going to have to bring in these players. Maybe it is that, like you're saying, it's a food chain. And then whoever's left over comes into the Championship and vice versa. So, yeah, it could well be because, it's like us. We're not going to get rid of De Silva and Bidwell if we haven't got anyone to replace them. So, you're probably looking at us replacing them first, then shipping out De Silva and Bidwell, or replacing Eccles and then getting him sent out on loan, although he's injured, so he can't really go anywhere. But things like that, I think you're quite right. I think it is.
For instance, one of my clients, a lot of them are Preston fans, and they're absolutely gutted that we've got. I've written it down here: Kane, Kessler, Hayden. Yeah. Whatever happened to us signing David Smith? It was a lot. It was a lot easier then, wasn't it? But I mean, he looks a player to me. I mean, if that's the quality of what the players we're looking at. I mean, Preston are absolutely gutted. I know that firsthand from Preston season ticket holders. They're hopping mad that the club hasn't secured him. I mean, he was their player of the year last year. So if that's the quality they're getting in, well, fantastic.
In fairness, we didn't secure one of our players of the season once, did we? It happens, isn't it?
Yes.
That's just it just happens, isn't it? Evening, gents. This is from Finn. I heard Claudio visited the club shop and bought the Timu t-shirt and deck share.
Oh, that would look great. I really would.
Well, Stephanie plays in or mid-table again.
What do you mean mid-table again, Simon? Whoa, Simon, sort it out. What do you mean mid-table again? Hold on a minute. Mid-table again. Hold on. We reached the playoff final in the second year back in the Championship. We reached semi-finals of the FA Cup the year after and finished just outside the playoffs. And last season we made the playoffs. Is that mid-table? Simon, I know you're me mate, but come on. Have a word.
He knows how to trigger you, doesn't he? Mark Rainbow, I do love round the neck, and the crest really does pop out on the photos.
Oh, hold on. Can I just put that crest up again? Right. Seriously, look at that crest.
It's a thing of beauty.
That's the player's version. It's like a rubber material. Oh, it's nice. It's nice.
Says and Tez. Lee Beckett, just all marketing strategy. Build up all the hype and spread paychecks. Season ticket push first and then the kit sales. But we're no different to all the other clubs. They're all doing it. They're all dribbling. The kits are coming out dribs and drabs. They're not. Years ago, you get the catalogue and it was bang, bang, bang. All the kits were in there, weren't they, in one go? But they have to drag it out because they know if you've got a choice of three, the chance are you only might buy one of them. But if you get one this month, the chance are you'll buy another one next month, and then you get another one the following month.
Do you know what cracks me up? Mark White from from Ipswich. He rang me up yesterday, and I forgot to ring him back. Like you, Paul, you rang me. I forgot to ring you back. Sorry. And I rang him today. I rang Mark. He goes, I says, "Oh, I says, you all right?" He says, "Yeah." Any news on the away kit? I said, "Hold on a minute. The home kit's just come out." I do love Mark. I think he's ace.
Sean McLaughlin, first two kits look amazing. I guess I'm going to be spending yet again. Really looking forward to this season. PUSB. Ralph Wiggins, good evening. Or let's hope we are going to sign a few players to get the fans excited.
Do you're on about kits there. I've boxed all mine away, and I'm just about to go and buy two more.
Do you think you've got a problem, Miles?
I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, seriously, what are the club doing to me? Stop it.
Kathleen Keane says, if Vic moves to Arsenal, will City recoup any sell-on fees? Yes, we reckon we'll get about 4 to 4.5 million, I think. Yeah. Kathleen, and then we've got to give a percentage of that to Brighton, which could be around about 400,000.
I was going to say, sorry, I interrupted this. Sorry, I do apologise. I was just going to say about kits, just how things have changed, because this Admiral kit, which I think I had 2 or 3 of these as I grew up into and went out of them. Was it about 8 years we had this kit? I think it
was 76 to 80.
I know Dennis Moore first in that time before he went to Villa was in this kit, and then it went through.
We changed it from 80-81. 81-82 was the Talbot kit, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
So 6 years, yeah.
Basically, all through my senior school, it was this more or less.
Yeah, but they changed the colour. They changed the colour of the Admiral badge, and the collar, your V-neck there. The little change, it crossed over on the collar.
You really need help, Miles. You really need that kind of thing. There's therapy for this kind of thing. Really, that's too much knowledge.
And they changed the badge. The badge was white as well, not blue.
That's. I remember it being like because this is the wrong material as well. It was a terrible polyester thing, wasn't it? And
it wasn't cotton.
Shiny shorts, which you could never sit on a plastic chair with because you'd slip off.
The chafing was terrible with those shorts. Absolutely awful. Terrible things. Pete Doolan says, Peter Doolan, good evening, guys. I see we've been linked with a few players. Now things are starting to happen. I'd like to think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Trevor Merriman says, Pauline, wow, amazing, fascinating stories.
Actually, not finished yet. I've got something I need to bring up a little bit later.
Should I leave now?
No. Stay there.
Dorda Wilford from Gambia, West Africa. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. I've been to Gambia twice myself. What a wonderful country.
Cliche man, please block any who say our season won't be defined by a Monaco friendly. Let's see where we are after 10 games. You need time to gel. It's fine margins. Years ago, you'd play behind closed doors. You wouldn't even know what the score was. Nobody cared. Nobody gave a damn. In some ways, I wish there wasn't a live feed. There's just too many people, just too anxious. It's, just chill out, everybody. 2 or 3 seasons ago, we won all 7 matches. I don't think we conceded a goal. We had one of the worst starts ever. So,
we beat Everton last season. We all went to Stoke, didn't we? Full of, and look what happened there. So it's
exactly. So I think it's time. If we go to Bristol Rovers and get hammered, then I might be a bit anxious. Dave Sports Photos. Claudia said Frank wouldn't come without a promise of decent war chest. I agree with you, Claudia, but there's not much sign of it, is there? And that's true, actually. Ben Green. Oh, question for the panel.
Oh, here we go. I like these.
And the guess, how does the Premier League days compare with the current state of the club? I'm part of the younger generation, so this is the first time I'm seeing something special. I think we'll just talk about the Premier League, because I think that before then, we can say that's when the money started coming in, when the Premier League started. And we weren't doing too badly, really, even though we almost didn't get in the Premier League, but we weren't going to shake anything up, were we? But I think when Big Ron got involved, things did improve for a bit, didn't they? And it was okay. We just spent terribly in the transfer market. The recruitment towards the back end was awful, but we had some exciting seasons. Some of the players we had then, I mean, Huckabee, Whelan, Dublin, McAllister, Keane, Hadji. I think you guys think it wasn't that bad until the last couple of years.
I think the highlight for me was the first game at Highfield Road for the Premier League, and Sonia sang at half time.
I've erased that from my memory.
Do you remember? Before at half time, we had they used to put live singers on, didn't they, or bands? And Sonia was our first act that came to the to Highfield Road for the Premier League.
And after 3 matches, we were the first official leaders of the Premier League.
We were, but for me, I think I disagree with you, Ron Atkinson. I'm sorry, I disagree with you, Ron Atkinson. I thought bringing in Ron Atkinson was the downfall for the club, because he was the Billy Big, and I think he came in, and I think that was the start of the demise of the club. To be honest, I think him and his attitude and his big, oh, look who I am, I'm Big Ron, and all that. I think for me as a fan in that era, I think that was the worst thing we ever did as a club, was to bring Big Ron in. I don't know if I'm correct or wrong. I just didn't like it. I thought, you know, he was a Villa manager. He was Man United manager. He was just Billy Big kahunas.
I don't know if you heard the story, but the joke was that when Man United, I think, won the Milk Cup with Ron Atkinson as manager, and they dropped it, and they said actually that was just an excuse because what they were doing was adapting it so he could wear it. Because he liked a bit of jewellery, didn't he?
He did. And for me, as a fan in that era, I think that was the worst, one of the worst things we could have ever done in the Premier League.
He went up profile though, didn't he? I mean, there was some great games. I mean, some of those evening games, night games with under Ron was just they were exciting.
What he did do was put 5,000 people on the gate straight away. He brought players in. I think the trouble was we were spending so way beyond our means. That was the issue. And it carried on with Gordon Strachan, didn't it? But that's not down to them. That's down to the people who ran the club. It was poorly run, really. A certain MP from Coventry was one of the worst ones for it. I mean, basically, between them, the directors and the board of directors bankrupt the club, basically. Yeah. And
I think my greatest disappointment with the team that was sold is before the Premiership team, and that was when, you know, Stuart Pearce, Gary Thompson, just thinking of Paul Dyson, Haitley, those fantastic young players we had coming through. And, you know, I know you've spoken to Gary Thompson in the past. That's my biggest disappointment, is that we never kicked on from, you know, the League Cup semi-final defeat against West Ham and the quarter-final against Spurs that season. That was, I felt we were going somewhere. We really, and I know all my mates did because I was going home and away then. What was that, 82?
Portsmouth sold Mark Haitley for £1 million or 900,000. We sold him the season before to Portsmouth for 190.
Yeah, he went from the first division to the second division, didn't he? And I couldn't believe that and then they sold him to AC Milan, didn't they?
Yeah, 10 times more than five times more than what we sold him for.
Yeah,
it's an absolute joke, really. But I mean, I think I don't know. I mean, is the football exciting now? I'm not sure. Is the answer, because nothing I've seen the last 2 or 3 seasons comes close to when we had Robbie Keane, McAllister, Hadji. That season when they were the entertainers at home, absolutely rubbish away from home. Nothing comes close to that at home. We were really good at home. Yeah, I don't think
Wallace and Ferguson era close to that as well.
Well, true. But the bizarre thing is, our home record, I think, is just behind 1987. Yet it doesn't feel that way, does it? Because we were scraping wins. It's not like ultimately mega exciting, is it? And but maybe that's football today, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how many times do you sit there and just watching the game now? And it must be my age. I'm 62 now. I'm just sit there saying, "Cross it, do it." It's the tippy tappy, opening them up, patting it round. And sometimes I think sometimes we should go a bit more direct. I'm not saying we shouldn't be, because we've got some very skillful players, but sometimes I just wish Milan had hit that byline and just put a cross in like an old winger sometimes, because we've got players in there. We just sometimes seemed a bit hesitant. I don't know whether you'd agree with that. It's we just miss chances.
In fairness, unless Radoni's in the box, it's actually pointless putting it in the air, isn't it? In the box.
No one's going to head him. Oh, that's true. That's true. You know.
Right, I've got offer of mercy, Stoke Heath, hallowed ground and home to Pete Waterman.
Yes.
But you'd probably seen Pip on Saturday afternoons kicking off on Gosford Green with the away fans having a good old rut there.
You're a Valley Road girl, weren't you?
You moved there, yes.
Yeah.
Used to go by the nickname of Boudica back in the day. Kyle Thomas, I know it's not about Cobb, but Snoop Dogg is now co-owner of Swansea. Oh my word.
But talking about kicking off, I certainly didn't kick off worse than the match when we played San Lorenzo.
Oh yeah, that's true. Mum was at the San Lorenzo game.
So
the game that got abandoned.
Yeah.
Back in 56, 7 or something like that.
Like that, yeah.
Who were your favourite players then? Did you say who were your favourite players in the 50s?
Ken McPherson and Ray Sandbrook.
And did you like them for the same reason you like Cyril Regis?
Probably. I was a teenager.
So San Lorenzo, what was it like? What was the?
They were really had a bad reputation. I mean, the week before they played Wolves, and they'd kicked off, and it was very nasty there. But
how many players got sent off? Can you remember?
Well, it was the guy who kicked. What's his name?
What, the ref?
Arthur Ellis.
Arthur Ellis, yeah. Who used to be, if anybody remembers, it's a knockout.
Yeah,
who used to be the referee, and it's a knockout.
Yeah. Yes. When Arthur Ellis pointed to the spot, because one of our players got barged off the ball, Arthur Ellis awarded a penalty kick, and the whole of the team disagreed, and this one guy kicked Arthur Ellis, so he sent a red card, and that was it. Everything erupted, and the police had to come on and sort everybody out, and the guy who kicked Arthur Ellis was dragged off by their trainer and some of the reserves, kicking and shouting, and Arthur Ellis locked himself in the...
You see, they don't have friendlies like they used to.
No. And we all just stood there waiting to see what would happen. He said he wasn't coming back on, and they couldn't have a change of referee in those days, apparently. And so it was abandoned, and that was only half time.
And that was one of the floodlit games, was it?
Yeah,
first
I think so, yeah.
First floodlit games, yeah.
So...
It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Listen, Trevor Merriman says, Pauline, remember the Liverpool game, return journey? I was hanging out the coach door, guiding us home. Oops, it could have been our coach that hit yours.
Small world. Yeah.
That was the League Cup 2-2 draw, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then we lost 2-0 at our place, didn't we? Jimmy Case and Dalglish. Yeah.
Lee Beckett, my man, worked at Morris Engines, Courthouse Green as a miller.
Yeah.
Wow.
Peter Doolan. I started work at Morris Engines in 1980. We got DWG plans Cotswolds. What do you make of the proposed new signings, and does this mean MVE, Sheaf and Sims leave? It's difficult, isn't it?
It is difficult. If it was me, I'd keep them all, to be honest. I think you're building a squad, you've got to have a bit of strength, and the more competition in the team, the better the players will get, really. What do you reckon? That's a lovely mug you've got there, Pip.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's wonderful, that is.
It's like a Bond movie with the product placement.
You look like a couple of newsreaders here. And now the weather.
Yeah.
Now the weather. Over to you.
Scorchio.
In Hughes Towers.
Brian Tully as Evening Claudia Miles. Cheers for the sky blue Sam shorts and mug. Have you shown the photo of me yet?
Oh, here you go. Hold on a minute, Brian. You've got the mug in the box. You could have took it out the box. No, I'm only joking. Thank you, Brian. It's really appreciated. And I hope you love the shorts. Get them framed, mate. I wore those, mate. I wore those around Highfield Road pitch. There you go. Oh, and while we're on the photos, should we bring up our other winner? This is Darren Mayle. He found us last year and he loves the channel. So thank you so much. He won that shirt as well in the auction. And once again, thank you so much to everybody that had a go at the auction. Absolutely brilliant. Before we carry on, Clary, we'll just do a few more things. Please give us a like and subscribe if you don't mind. And if you haven't already booked one, get your tickets now. It's free. You get a chip batch on the night. We've got a free entry, chip batch, quiz night, raffle, fans forum with us, Sky Blue Fans TV. You can see us all sitting on the sofa there. I might even wear that outfit for the crack. That's me with the curly wig. And I love the one with Jack with the hat. I think that definitely looks like him. It definitely looks like Mickey. It definitely looks like Claudio. It definitely looks like Ken. The only one that don't look like me is the one on the end. But if you want to come and join us, please do. 7th of August, 7:30 down the Stag End in Coventry City Centre. Absolutely brilliant. And the link's in our description on YouTube for both of these events. £10 entry fee, Walsgrave Workingmen's Club. Yes, the one and only David Speedie. It's the night before the Birmingham City game. He's coming down. We've got him a hotel. We've got him everything. He's going to come down. He's going to have a chat with us on stage. It's going to be a brilliant night. And it's hosted by us, Sky Blue Fans TV, book signing quiz night, and a raffle prizes. And don't forget to order your book. It's available. I think it's available, ready for delivery in September. So if you get on Amazon or all the bookstores, you can order his book now and get it delivered in time for this event. It's going to be brilliant. This is the news I've been trying to tell you for the last 3 or 4 weeks. I kept saying I've got something exciting. This was it. David Speedie. Oh, my days. The best goalkeeper we've ever had at Millwall. That's all I can say.
I mean, his signing was really exciting, I think, when that happened. You know, seeing him at the Charity Shield and whatever. I thought we were going somewhere then. But what a player. What a player. You want him on your side in the fight, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it was his anniversary the other day as well for signing for the club, wasn't it, Claudia? Was it on Tuesday?
Yeah, this week, Tuesday.
Yeah.
How many years ago now?
87, so that's 35. I'm working out now. Yeah, 35 now. 38.
38 years. 38 years ago he signed for the Sky Blues. Was he?
That makes me sound old now.
Was he one of our record signings, Claudio, from your podcast that you do with Jim Brown on the History podcast?
He was, yeah. And also chalk and cheese. Some people liked him, some people didn't.
Yeah.
Marmite, definitely. For some people. I think for a lot of the younger ones, because we would have been a lot younger then, Paul, I think people looked at him. Some of the older ones weren't too keen because he was a bit
fiery.
Yeah, a bit fiery. He used to talk to referees too much and opposition and all the rest of it. But I loved him. Scored some of the best goals. If you watch, there's one season, his reel is basically goal of the season. Every month is goal of the month. There's unbelievable goals he scored. Unbelievable goals. And,
such a brave player. He put his head in wherever and just fantastic. Just brilliant.
Day Sports Photo says, I'll run through a load of these comments. Do we know who Coventry Warwick match day commentator will be? Dave, 99% sure it's Rob Gurney, but still not confirmed. Looking forward to Bristol Rovers on Wednesday. Seems like ages since last saw Cov. That's Steve Price and Salad FC. Where do Sorrento FC play, Claudio? It's on the side of a cliff. I know it's near the seafront somewhere, actually, so it could be on the side of the cliff. I don't know. Hamer is off to PSV, apparently, according to Lee Beckett. Pauline, remember the Liverpool game return journey? Oh, sorry, if you read that one out. Jono, why are we probably the only championship team not to be buying in this transfer window? Well, we have. I don't know how many players. I don't think we're in a position to just buy players. I think we've already said it's the food chain. Ryan Matthews J. We've got 2 players already in this window, Jono. I think the transfer window is slow for most teams at the moment. And there's lots of discussion about that. Lee Beckett thinks deck chair is great, and Wayne Litwood thinks it's a thing of beauty. Someone is going to have some miles from looking at the picture of the crest, especially when he's alone.
This
Mad Frankie.
Look at that.
is swearing now, Mad Frankie. What's this basketball top? Beep. Absolute nonsense.
It is, Mad Frankie. Thank you very much. Someone agrees with me. It's pants.
But isn't this more American football baseball top?
Well, I
than a
don't
basketball
care.
top?
It's pants. It's rubbish. If you're going to have an American football top or baseball top, whatever, or a hockey top, whatever, have an American football team on it, not a Cov City team on it. Come on,
in that case, then, Miles, why haven't you got a brewery on your beer mat and not a football club? Well, you've got the club crest on a beer mat. Shouldn't that be by that? You can have anything on anything. I think Claudio's right.
No.
You can't just draw a line wherever you like.
No.
For 11 or something.
Yeah, but Paul, it's not even the club crest. I mean, you imagine this crest. Oh. Stand up.
Stand up.
No, stand up. Stand up. You're not as short as me. Look at the state of that. Right now, you tell me in the panel, but also in the comments. You tell me how that shirt is better than that badge there. Have a word. Oh, this is going to go on all season. This conversation. Well, what else you bought now?
That's the new away kit.
I give up. I absolutely give up tonight. I thought this was going to be great with Pip on here. I thought I was going to get her on my own, talk to her sensibly, without any of this nonsense of wearing basketball or American football tops, whatever you want to call them. Rubbish.
Miles, just on a Coventry thing, rather than particularly Sky Blues. I was just saying to Mum that when my dad did national service down in Blandford, so he was in the signals. So, Mum, you lived in Winchester, didn't you? Mm. So, do you want to just say about going into that sandwich shop?
I went into this posh baker's and I asked for a batch.
Hey, beg your pardon, what's that?
I said a batch. And I saw some in a basket and I said, there, and they, that's a roll.
That's a roll. So that had been in the 50s, that would have been. It's a roll.
1960.
Was it?
Yes, it was after I got married.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I told you.
They were not amused.
It's a batch.
Definitely.
Now, listen, thank you, everyone, tonight. Do you know what? We started off the show with 35 people coming to the event at the Stag and Hen. We're now on 42. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Let's get some more comments and then we'll come back to Pip because I've got a question I need to ask her. It's very important.
I'll run through these quickly. Didn't live far from Pip. I lived in Gun Lane, Stoke.
Yep.
Peter, this is a good point from Simon Lovett, who absolutely loves my radio show. The games are too coached. He always texts Mick, that's why I said that. The games are too coached now. There's no freedom or improvisation from the players now compared to the entertainers or Ferguson Wallace era. I think
Simon. Hello, Simon.
I think we can agree with that. Lee Lishman, Ferguson and Wallace, 76, 79 was a great era. Proper pair up front. GLB Boxing says that's hideous, Claudio. Oh, I'm hoping you mean the shirt.
He's won the lottery because he's bought 2 shirts today.
No, yeah, Sweet Dog, Sweat Dog, I should say, should have got the basketball version. I haven't got the arms for it. I tried it. It don't look right.
You've got to have some guns for that, haven't you?
It don't look right. It Wayne goes, everyone going to the Stag should turn up in Claudio's shirt.
No, because I won't let anyone in.
There's a dress code, obviously.
Lee Beckett, I should say. Good to have a top. No, the Stag and Hen. Actually, yeah, if you come to Stag and Hen that night, put a Cov shirt on. Be great.
Good to have a Cov top. Yes, I was going to say. Now you see, Lee, you're beating me to it. I was going to say, everyone wear sky blue. It'd be brilliant if we all sat there in sky blue. It'd be fantastic.
Simon Lovett, I agree. Miles, there you go. Claudio's the only Italian with no fashion sense.
He is, Simon. He is. He's got no sense. He's got no fashion at all. You should have seen the state of him at his daughter's graduation yesterday. He was wearing Shawaddy Waddy shoes at his daughter's graduation day yesterday.
Hold on a minute. They're not sure.
Honest, they're Shawaddy Waddy shoes. I love Shawaddy Waddy. I really do like Shawaddy Waddy. I went to see him last year with Jack and Neil Thomas, and I got me scarf up here. It's brilliant. I remember having one when I was a kid. All right, but I ain't being funny. You don't go to a graduation wearing Shawaddy Waddy shoes.
Look,
and a pair of flares. He had a pair of flares. His shirt, his collar, like the collar was out here. He looked like Elton John. That's what he looked like yesterday.
That's a hell of a. Yeah, I didn't walk like him. Have you seen the way he walks now? Look, I'll do anything to make myself give me a couple of inches, as they say. So that's why I put the crepes on.
Sorry, I ain't having that on this show.
And Tez says, could be worse, Miles. Have you seen Watford's home shirt? Shocking it is, actually. It is.
I know. I tell you, fair play to Watford, though. You see what Watford are doing, guys? Paul and Pip. Have you seen what they're doing? So you can buy the Watford shirt. You can have it with the sponsor, or you can have it without. Because the sponsor is horrendous. It looks horrendous. It's Mr. Q, is it? Mr. Q?
Yes.
Yeah. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful.
Steve Price says, Doug and Frank aren't messing around. We're going to go for it big time this season. GLB Boxing says, Italians are renowned for style and class. Then we get Claudio's dress sense. Just wait till they see me round the pool with a pair of Crocs on. Can't wait for it, I tell you.
Oh, my God.
Are they sky blue? No, they're pink.
Yeah, and they're not even proper Crocs.
You could have paid what you paid for that shirt. You could have got a decent pair of Crocs and not bothered buying that shirt.
I've got sliders, Adidas sliders all day.
I'm just saying on shirts, though, I've got to say that the biggest disappointment ever, which just was the one when we were at Northampton, Callum Wilson time with that line across and the blue. I mean,
Tesco bag.
Yeah.
No, the one where it was just stripes on the top, and I thought the Tesco bag was the one where it was full stripe.
No, it was that one in Northampton. Yeah.
That's got to be the worst kit ever, isn't it?
No. The worst one when we got relegated from League One, the white home kit.
Oh,
yeah.
The Malaga kit, wasn't it? Wasn't it the same as the Malaga? It was just a stock item, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Dreadful.
Yeah.
Absolutely dreadful.
We had some more. So we've entered a new world now. I think it's great, and especially with the stuff to do with Coventry in the collar and things like that. At least they're thinking about it now. I think the new one's a thing of beauty. 10 out of 10. Really is.
Definitely. And I want to ask Pip something. Now, Pip, Pip, you said that you have trouble following you everywhere when you go to a game.
Yeah.
Go on then, yeah.
So
I don't know why I'm admitting that.
So what's this about you causing trouble at the FA Cup game against Sheffield? Was it the FA Cup game against Sheffield Wednesday in the box?
Oh yes.
I don't remember
kicking off.
Eh?
I heard you were kicking off in the box at Sheffield Wednesday.
Scored, and you and I jumped up.
Yeah.
And that woman, those two women turned around and told us not.
Yeah.
And you said,
it was the league game. Sorry, league game. Yeah.
It was. It's the league game.
Yeah.
It's the league game. It's where Chief hit that absolute worldie for the and. There was quite a few Cov fans in there, but you kicked off and told those two that you'd paid. I paid actually, not you, but I paid for corporate, and I'm going to stand up.
Yeah, she said, why were we sitting there in those seats when she'd paid? And I said, well, we've paid, and we're quite entitled to be here.
Yes, you gave it.
Well, I wasn't kicking off, but I stood up for myself.
And then we had to go and have lunch with them at half time or something. It was very frosty. It was very frosty in corporate that day It's
horrible. Not nice.
Sheffield Wednesday. It's one of my favourite grounds because the best results of my life have been there. But yeah, I mean, the quarterfinal almost more than the semi, but it's just like, because I just didn't think we were going to win that quarterfinal.
So basically, Paul, you can take the girl out of Coventry.
You can't
Take the Coventry out of the girl.
Absolutely right. Yes, defo.
I'm sorry, there's a pattern forming here, Pip. You're wrong.
My reputation's shot to pieces thanks to you.
Do you know what? She's never going to talk to me again. She's going to say, "Oh, we should never told Miles all those stories when we keep meeting up."
Be frightened.
But I mean, thank goodness there was a big guy behind us with a sky blue Harrington, and he must have been 6'5", and he said, "You leave her alone. If she wants to cheer, she can cheer for her team." I was all kicking. I thought we've come in corporate, and it's still kicking off.
Well, in fairness, to some of my mates from Leamington Warwick Supporters Club were in corporate at Wembley, and they got removed from the ground. in Club Wembley, because Man United, when they were winning 3-0, were just taking the mick out of the Cov lads were in there, and they were all like pretty subdued, obviously. Then when we got back to 3-0, they were getting louder and louder. Of course, we thought we'd won it. And basically, they tried to get them to go outside. So the United fans were giving it the big one. When they were giving it back, they started reporting them, and they were going, "Oh, can we have a little word with you?" Trying to get them to go outside the room. And a couple of them, they escorted them out of Wembley.
No.
Yeah. That was because the trouble is, Club Wembley, you can be mixed. Anybody could buy the tickets. You didn't know who you're going to be with. So it's a bit naughty.
And the other thing is, guys, Pip and Paul, the other thing is, when we're in the box at the CBS, we have to lock the door so he don't go out into the lounges and cause trouble.
Yeah. Reputation.
Yeah.
Though I will say the staff at Hillsborough were fantastic.
Yeah.
So the food was great, and the staff were fantastic and welcoming. So as a club, I thought Sheffield Wednesday were classy. It's just unfortunately some of their. I've lived in Yorkshire for over 25 years, so you can tell somebody from Yorkshire, but not a lot. And I'm married to one.
Well, I actually.
But I did. Obviously, I was a project manager for Burst Stadia, and I was project manager on Barnsley. When Kevin Richardson played for them, so I had a chat with him, and then England under-21s played there to the year we were relegated, and Chris Kirkland was playing for the under-21s. I was having a good chat with him, and what a lovely bloke. Yeah. So it was quite interesting to see football clubs from a different angle, and all the ex-players were coming to do their coaching badges. So there's people like Stevie Nicol and whatever. So. Yeah, it was good in construction because you get to see a different side of life sometimes. And I built the academy at Barnsley. Nice people at Barnsley. So
I like Barnsley.
Was it they won the cup in 1912, the year the Titanic went down?
Yeah, beat Liverpool 1-0, I think.
He knows everything. It's unbelievable.
You can see actual footage of the game. There's footage of that game.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Paul, you mentioned Sheffield Wednesday. They might not have a club to start the season.
It's terrible. It's terrible. A club that's
shocking what's happening. It is. I don't care about rivalries or the rest of it, but what's happening, and it's all caused by an owner who's basically just ripping them apart. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So, and that'd be terrible if they. Because when you look at their debts, you're thinking, why haven't they not gone under yet? It's
Windass has left today, hasn't he?
Oh, has he? Oh, I didn't know that.
He's left today. Yeah, he's gone today. I'm not playing for him anymore.
What I don't understand is how Sheffield Wednesday. I mean, the debts are horrendous. Yet Bury folded with like 30,000. Was it tax VAT?
Well,
I don't get it.
Debt running at 300 grand a week.
Yeah, it's probably more. I
think that's what and you can't run a business like that. And I'm wondering whether Doug King is he finding out more as he's got involved? Because because he's a very hard-nosed businessman. I mean, you don't become that successful without knowing the difference between cost and value.
I was listening to Kieran Maguire, I think it was last week, who was talking about a club losing 700,000. I think he said a week. It wouldn't be a month. It was anyway. It was basically saying that's not bad.
Yeah,
It's losing that much money and thinking, what? That's incredible. I can't see how it's sustainable. I cannot see how they can carry on like this.
Talking about Kieran Maguire, you can re-watch his interview with us, Sky Blue Fans TV. Head over to YouTube and you can re-watch the show.
Yeah,
it's worth a watch. It's
brilliant. Did you know we got mentioned about Kieran Maguire the other day?
no.
Oh no.
So someone on Twitter, I think it was Twitter I was looking at, and someone a random, it wasn't a Cov City fan, it was someone else, put up, anyone know about money for the Premier League, how much clubs can spend? And someone replied, said, why don't you watch Sky Blue Fans TV? Kieran Maguire was on their channel.
That's fantastic.
I know. Do a few more comments.
Yes, Mark R says, worst shirt's the Tesco Happy Shopper shirt, but the colour of the Northampton shirt was wrong.
Hold on. Paul's got something. Go on, Paul.
I've just done that quick adding up because I can't do it in the head. I've got a building degree. I don't do adding up. 300 grand a week is 15.5 million a year that we're losing. And that how sustainable is a business model that does that? I mean, and if we go up, if we want to go up, we've got to gamble probably much more than that.
You can't lose more than 42 million over 3 seasons. That's when you get the points deductions. 3 consecutive seasons. That's why some clubs, when they go up, they get out of it because they go up and they use that 100 odd million as like a buffer, don't they? Basically. But if they come down, that's where they get the problem because they still went up breaking the rules. You see, the Premier League, it's 120, I think, million over 3 seasons or 105 million. And their argument is that's not enough. It needs to be bigger. But it's actually the big clubs who have tried to keep it at 120 because they don't want the likes of Bournemouth, the likes of Fulham, the likes of Crystal Palace being able to spend more money, basically. It's stopping those clubs spending the money because the big clubs have already got the money. You know, Man United can still spend $500 million the season because of what they're worth.
Yeah,
but Palace can't. And they can't spend more than 100. They can't lose more than 120 million, I think, over 3 seasons. So it's actually the big clubs who really don't want the small clubs spending the money. So when we go up, you have to do a Forest. You have to gamble, I think, to stay up. It's the only way to do it. You're right, Paul. You have to you either take the gamble or do a loot and do nothing, and then you risk going the other way. So it's difficult. It's I want a football club. I want to go and watch I want to watch Coventry City in any division. But I want a football club. I don't want us to rebrand, reinvent ourselves. We're not the same, are you? You know, it's not Accrington Stanley. It's not. They've changed about 4 times now. It's Accrington, but not like the Accrington who joined the Football League in 1888, whenever it was. You know, you just want to be Coventry City, and we've been Coventry City since we changed from Singers FC. You know, it's still the same Coventry City, and I think most of us would agree with that.
I've had. The years under Mark Robbins and now this one season under Frank, I think I've had more excitement than all of those years of just hanging on. The amount of times. I mean, you'll be like me, Claudio. You'll have gone to like the Norwich game, last game of the season when Robert Rosario hit the post, and if that had gone in, we were down. And all of those. I mean, we were just served up bloody rubbish. And it got exciting at the end.
Dave Bennett scored direct from a corner, didn't he? That game.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and is it Chris Woods in goal? He caught it and put it in. And then the last 3 games we had to win, where they missed a penalty at Stoke.
Yeah.
And all of those. That's the only time it got exciting. It's not like now. This is fantastic, I think. I know that was top flight, but still. I'll never forget Mark Robbins and what he's done for this club. Because of that, he just gave me my pride back in my club. And
it'd be interesting to see what happens at Stoke next season. How much time he gets given.
Yeah, with that owner,
I'll do these comments. GLB Boxing says, "Scusi, Claudio, sto solo scherzando," which means, pardon, Claudio, you could say, or I'm just joking, is what you're saying. But I don't think you are, GLB Boxing. I'm actually mortified. Says, hoping Subaru era retro shirts to be re-released this year, so iconic. And let's have a look down here, and I'll hand over to Miles. We've got loads here. It's Mark R. From what Kieran was saying in your interview, every championship club loses money every week. I wouldn't be surprised if the 15 million Doug put into the club in May was just to pay the wages for the season. You could be right. Somebody's dropped that in, and it was dropped in just before they have to sort of check the books, I suppose, is the answer. So over to you, Miles.
Brilliant. Now, listen, hopefully you've all had a good night tonight. Please give us a like and subscribe on YouTube, X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. We don't do much on Instagram and that, but please do still go over and give us a like and subscribe. TikTok, we'll start doing a little bit more on there now. But please, main one for us is YouTube. If you can give us a like and subscribe, you can subscribe per month, $1.99 or $4.99, or if you just want to give us a donation, then please do, to keep the channel going all this season, which is brilliant. We had an auction the other week, absolutely superb. We've started ordering a bit of equipment for the channel, which is going to be brilliant stuff, and you're going to love it because hopefully we're going to have seamless streams coming from all over the place, which is great. I just want to give a big thank you to PUSB Creations. This guy has contacted us via Instagram. He's the guy that is behind all these new posters for us tonight. He kindly offered his services to us. We are so grateful. Thank you so much. You can find him over on Instagram. He got in touch with us via that, and he's doing some posters for us, also our thumbnails, which is taking a little bit of weight off our shoulders so we can concentrate on bringing the live shows to you. And thank you so much, Terry Hewins, thank you so much, mate. We have got a live forum over at the Stag and Hen, CV1 1HU. It's in the city centre in Coventry. We are bringing you that live down there at the pub. It's the Thursday, the 7th of August, 2 days before the start of the season for the Sky Blues. Free entry, but please, if you can, book a ticket. Links there, or it's in the description on YouTube, or you can turn up on the night. I would prefer, we would prefer, if you could book a ticket. That gives us numbers and how many chips we can put in the deep fat fryer with the lard, with the batters, and you'll get a quiz night and a raffle as well. Oh, chips taste. Do you know what? When I talk about that, it reminds me of my nan before I used to go up to games. She used to cook me crinkle cut chips, sausages and peas, and it was cooked in lard. Oh, my days. So please head over to there, get yourselves a ticket. We're all going to be there. And as I think it was Lee Beckett earlier says, everyone wears sky blue. It'd be ace, wouldn't it? If we're all wearing the new shirt, it'd be even better. Also, thank you again. £10 entry to David Speedie night, hosted by the Sky Blue Fans TV. Yes, we're hosting this one. Friday the 26th of September. Oh, my days. This has been going on for weeks and weeks and weeks. Been going backwards and forwards, trying to get a date. Finally got one, 26th September, the night before Birmingham City. What a great opportunity to meet David Speedie. He used to play for us, obviously. He used to play for Birmingham, and just before the Birmingham game as well. Brilliant. Get your book ready, bring it down, get it signed, have a chat with him, get a selfie, whatever you want to do. We got a quiz and a raffle on that night as well. I might even get a signed shirt from him, which would be brilliant. That's it. Oh yeah, and Tom Grennan, if anyone can help me out tomorrow, I need a ticket for the wife. If I don't get a ticket for the wife, I'm gonna be done, really done. She's got a tattoo on the back of Tom Grennan. I mean, come on, have a word. She's got a signature on the back tattooed. What have I done? But yeah, if anyone can out 11 o'clock tomorrow, if you can sort me out a ticket, would be great. Please. I need one. But what a great show, guys. Absolutely brilliant. Have you all enjoyed yourselves?
Been brilliant.
I think I've enjoyed myself.
Her reputation is shot to pieces.
Yeah.
Hey, Pip, you can get me next time you see me.
Thank you. All right, I'll remember that.
I'm expecting the police to turn up any minute.
You never know, they might knock on the door.
The other thing, Miles, is the house is now complete. We have, after the flood and all the terrible things, that's been gone on here, Hughes Towers is ready to receive you all for the Wrexham games. So we have completed the job. So that's great.
We'll have bottles of champagne and everything all over that kitchen table. Oh, no, you're on the worktop, aren't you? Your new worktop. We'll have champagne on there.
We'll
get it on there. Lee Beckett says, go on.
He says, how many tickets, Miles? I presume
2, please. 2. 2 for Tom.
GMB Box says, team, can we make a donation for the David Speedie night if we can't attend? It's for the channel. It's worth donation. You could always buy the tickets and give them to somebody else if you want to do that, or buy the tickets and we'll even, I don't know, give them away as a prize or something.
Yeah, buy the tickets. We can give them away as a prize on here. Pip, have you enjoyed yourself?
I have, Miles. Thank you.
It's been brilliant to have you on, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. It's been cracking to have you on, and some of the stories are brilliant. And and I hope you get to some more games this season as well, so you can see hopefully the mighty Sky Blues get to the Premier League.
We've got 132 years between us watching Cov.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Oh dear. It's all been marvellous.
That's about the same as Claudio's got in himself.
Feels like it, I tell you.
Yeah.
But no, thank you both so much for coming on, Paul and Pip. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. And we'll see you at a game soon, I hope. And let's hope you're watching the Sky Blues get to the Premier League this season. Claudio, you enjoyed it. Are you all packed? Are you ready? Are you packed in your suitcase?
I'll do all that tomorrow morning. I'll
do it tomorrow. Lastminute.com. What you got? 25 kilos?
22, apparently. I've just realised virtually all my clothes are blue. I've got my pile there, just all blue, isn't it? Whether it's Coventry or Italian based, they're all blue, aren't they? It's just
no, they're not. That shirt next to you just pulled out that you're going to wear. That's not blue. You ain't wearing that.
I ain't wearing that in Italy.
You're not wearing that.
That's, I've had that shirt since the 80s. Right. True. This cost me. Do you remember Augusta's Menswear in Leamington, Miles? You must remember.
Yeah, I used to go to Augusta's. Yeah.
This cost me it's 50 quid back in 1988. So I don't know what that would be in this today. That's a lot, I tell you. And it hasn't lost its colour or anything, and it still fits, believe it or not. It must have been massive on me back then.
By the way, England won, Sweden 2. They pulled a goal back. It's only 79 minutes gone. Hey, who knows? Seriously, I've got to get rid of this guy. He ain't on for the next 2 weeks. Yes. Brilliant.
Next Thursday, I'm in Italy. Jack won't be on unless he gets back in time, but he's having the meeting because he's replacing me with the forum. So we'll be chatting to Doug King, hopefully.
Yeah, and we'll find out some details.
There's two meetings. There's one with the forum and one with people who've paid a lot of money to go to the ground, basically. Separate meeting. A night of entertainment. So I'm interested to find out what happens there. I think he's just trying to get more money out. It's 2-2 now. Apparently England have equalised.
Oh, yes. Get in. I need to go watch the end of this. Listen, thank you so much, Pip and Paul. Thank you so much. Absolutely brilliant to have you on. You were absolutely superb. And I hope everyone really enjoyed it tonight. We've had a great time. We've had a scream. It's been brilliant. And we're going to start, I think, is it not next week? Yes, it will be next week, won't it? It might be next week. We might go back to 2 days a week, or it might be the following week. I'm not too sure. I need to just check the dates. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching. We really appreciate all your support. Everyone out there that watches the show. It is brilliant. We love doing it. And we'll see you next Thursday. Thanks again, Paul and Pip and Claudio. Thank you very much indeed. Take care, and a big play up Sky Blues, guys.
Yeah, play up Sky Blues.
Play up Sky Blues.
Play up Sky Blues.
Sky Blue Fans TV, for the fans, by the fans.